Kaswang kay kebela ng kahoy Tililani ula Kerilan swang kay kebela ng kahoy Tililani ula Kerilan Azagayet na ihela ganong Akibotilo ba mo gaurun Belela atene ke matimon Kinsi ke matlami ke samobon Majida bareng kasi ke mokgoni yo Baitsotlabisa ilo Tsense dipa mo elo Jala useo itlele karono Tama masiko hakiti usenganele Kipo za wai usabo Ga usampake keng usabu Chaile 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 Nake wazidinga Nako kita maile Chaile Chaile Khati Mongwele mongwe ojama umo alitapo tagawe Khati Wele mongwe nako ya gagwe o pentse motho a nna fetola le mebala ya gagwe o ka tshoswa ke motho a nama le maiphi a bashwe ba kae ba lobi a batle a ba leke go ntwa ke ba ka batle nna ke rapela modimo.
Now you're an advocate for an emerging new sound, right, that is specific to like the southern part of the so-called African continent, right? Now, what are some of the distinctions that this sound has from the sounds that already exist currently?
The sound that I've basically been trying to work on, I didn't understand what it was at first because I was trying something sesin chagar. So, but eventually I decided to pizza mino atenkere bass or bass, which means a Botswana alternative sound. It's not just hip hop, it's not just house, it's not just the peanuts Australia. It's a fusion of sound ya Botswana, le ngwa ya Botswana fused with modern elements ya katsone tse dutla mo music ngwa malatsing. And what makes it distinctive is the beat count. The beat count. The peanuts are strong. Gantsi di tsamaya ka bo 1 2 3 1 2 3 traditionally, and I like to infuse a lot of Setswana in my music, but in a way that sounds different, that can appeal to anyone. And then another thing is the instruments I like to use. Ke rata go dirisa diphala, dikatara, di shakera tsa Setswana. Some of them I get already video, but
you incorporate them still.
Yeah, clapping of hands, stomping of feet, and then there's this thing modipinens Australia that I have noticed. The video a call and an answer. Dipinens Australia didn't a call and answer, as in you call and then there's an answer. Like and those are the things that make the sound I'm working on very distinctive from what is already there.
No cap there. No cap. No cap. Where do you think your sound has the most impact? Whether in both continentally or globally?
I think the sound tota pele hela ga sengwe le sengwe ke batla gore music wa me o ratiwe ke batho ba eng gore ke tswa teng, like Botswana. And initially ne ke opela ka sekgowa, and ne ke feel gore maybe some people ha ba ke ba khona go tlhaloganya kana go accept sekgowa hela, even though it is there but I think my music is more appealing gone mo Botswana and maybe outside the country, but I feel like I've been working on a sound eleng gore ke batla re utlwe ke la hatsho. And music is universal, language is universal. I've ngile ka uta dipina tsa di Africans tse eleng gore ke a di rata, tsa siZulu ke a di rata. Even though I don't understand the words, I feel them. So I feel like my music can be appealing to Lahatsulo.
Right. I think it's funny, right? Joking amongst ourselves. I think it's ironic that we're talking about Setswana and Setswana culture, but we're hosting an interview ka Sekgowa.
Hey, that's why I can't or Setswana se thata. I have made it a thing where ke leke go nna ke dira the interview and ka Setswana one, but ha go motlhofo. You know, along the way ke tla be ke ntse ke bua Setswana go tla ke tsenya Sekgowa teng, because go natural gore ke nne ke bua Setswana one and gate ke bua Sekgowa and ke tsenya Sekgowa because mahoko a mangwe a Setswana ha ke kgone go a dirisa go tlhalosa se ke batlang go se bua.
Right.
Yeah, but you are right. It is really right.
Hey. Let's talk about Salty Sundays.
Alright, Salty was formed by Max Tokyo. Yeah.
Shout out,
Yeah, he's the founder of Foreign Dimension. And it's basically Southern African alternative music. And you know, we decided to start these Salty Sundays as a way of introducing this sound to batho ba mo Botswana. Yeah, the modernness of ngwao ya rona. Yeah, so it was basically gato go bidiwang ka Setswana ne le a way ya go itsisi batho gore Setswana se kgona go nna monate ebile se kgona go nna modern ebile re kgona go se dira gore wa bona re kgona go se gato go bidiwang go se dira
fashionable.
Wa bona go se dira fashionable gore it doesn't mean gore Setswana is just like diloyala tsa mo di rural areas tsa mo ditsheng wa bona it's everywhere wa bona. That's why we have groups like Bomo Pato, they've been to Broadway, you know, because people love that uniqueness of it. So Salty Sundays was an initiative in Elore. We wanted to introduce the modernness of Southern African artists in Botswana. It featured 7 Days of Summer, Summer 7, Max Tokyo, and Twisted Butterfly. Those are the artists who curated the whole Salty Sundays.
Nice one. Now, I've been privy to some of the songs that you've been making. You know what I mean? Do you have any projects or compilations currently to your name?
Yeah, and the first project I ever released was in 2019. It was called Red. Yeah, like the color red, and it meant retired and extremely depressed. Yeah, I was going through a lot, and negeli depressed, so I decided to put all those feelings into my first project tape, and I interpreted it as Mala, which was red, because that's how I felt. I felt very red, even though red is a color ya Lorato, but I chose it because I was lacking Lorato for myself and the art. And that was the first project I released. And then I released a 3-track EP, which was called The Experiment. I recorded in one day, the peanuts okay, and we released at the same day. Yeah, you can check it out on my YouTube, ARA Africa 811. And then the third project compilation I released in LA, my Salty Sundays compilation, which was the one in LA, more songs yeah, that was my first Setswana project there, and the songs did very well, and they actually got me to a point where the songs that they play on radio now, it gave me a bit of recognition, and I think it's because I introduce an element there.
Awesome. Now, listening to you, right? You're talking about your first project, Red, right? You're going through some things. Now, how did you get over those things that you were going through at the time?
I think as an artist, the one artist stage, you know, you wanna lead the challenges, you have to be creative, but creativity comes from experience, and sometimes you are not experiencing anything more but what I did in Natota, I took some time off to reflect, to set the goal for my life. You know, kidira music, but there's other things I want to achieve. You know, gonna lead the pressure tsa di gore ngwana ka ha re ga no dira music, but wa go direng gape mo botshelong wa bona botshelo bo thata. And I just had to take some time off to understand myself and to explore other areas of my life. Gore tota mmela ke ntse ke rata music nka khona gore ke direng. And I also had to take some time gore ke ikamogele ebe ke amogela le gore dilo di diragala ka nako de gona le nako a sengwe le sengwe wa bona. And also I had to learn to accept myself and to love myself more, gore ke ithate and gore ke itshwarele nna, to forgive myself for diphoso tse ke di diretseng mo botshelong wa bona. And to understand gore ha di rele gore hanga ikagola. And once I was able to appreciate myself more, ebe ke lemoga gore me botshelo bo dingalo, but how so gore bonna bo le maso hela. Yeah. So that's what I did. I just learned to love myself more, accept myself more, and know that I should keep a positive mind.
Profound, yeah. Profound. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
In terms of collaboration, any collabo that you're keen on, it doesn't necessarily have to be in a 267 minutes.
There's a lot of people I want to work with. One of the first one I really want to work with, Kim Possibile. I really love her sound. I love her because she's one of the artists Bakeboning Arata Setswana, and she modernized Setswana. And I wanted to work with Drama Boy, RIP to my homie,
RIP to the homie,
because he's a legend. He's the one who made Motswako really fashionable. Like we really rate Motswako more, and he did a lot for rap in terms of sound. And then ATI, I really love ATI's sound. I love the way he uses Setswana, and he's been doing it from Timologo. And I'd also want to work with people like Bo Chamagel. Really love Chamagel and that sound. And then, you know, those are just a few. Bamobotswana. Kom Zanzi Dotesh, Kimonada, Makadzi. Even if I just produce for her, there's this guy called Mr. Brown Kumzanzi.
He was on Makadzi's song.
Honalebo Obri Kwan. I don't you know, like I love that type of sound. I wanna like people like Bo Oki Malum Kuket.
That's my guy. You
know, I love those. That's who I want to work with, because I feel like, you know, when a music or we could gel. So those are some of the few artists I wouldn't mind working with.
Awesome.
Just in Africa.
Awesome. So where do we connect with you? Where do we find your music?
For now, my first 2 EPs, you can find them on YouTube or SoundCloud. My YouTube is ARA Africa. My SoundCloud is ARA Africa. My Twitter is ARA Africa. And then my Instagram is Arawamo Africa. And then the latest compilation, which is Salty Sundays, is available on iTunes, on Deezer, on Spotify, on AudioMac, and also on SoundCloud. So that's where you can reach me. And then if you are interested in working, you can just email me at araafrica.info@gmail.com.
Fantastic. Now we've reached the end of the interview, but before we close, I just wanna find out from you if you have anything that you want to close with. Yeah.
Basically, I can ask the since senga sibuang gore senga sibuang like gore ke itumela gore ke kgonne go gola mo musicing and ke kgona gore ke rute batho ka ngwao le ka Setswana le gore re bomang through something se ke se ratang. It's something that is amazing, and I'm also I really appreciate gore o tsere nako ya gago to reach out to me and come and give me the opportunity to tell people who I am and gore ke batla go dira. Yeah.
No, it's my pleasure, bro. It's been an honor. I really appreciate you inviting me into your space.
Yeah.
When you're talking about energy, when you spoke about energy, could make it feel sort of like wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He actually invited me into his place, and it's been such a dope experience, you know what I mean? Thank you so much for doing this, for accepting the interview. Thank you for your craft. Continue to do it, you know what I mean? We'll support for sure. Shout out to everyone who's been supporting since the beginning of the series, season 1, season 2, since we started. Shout out to you. It's always love. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in all the time. Basically that's it. See you guys next season. We have something planned with ARA Africa that is coming soon. Be on the lookout for that one. With that being said, it's a wrap.